Hi, welcome to my channel, Learning with Boys. Today I want to share with you a little bit about our summer and give you a little look into our week of the boys going to camp. Hi, welcome. My name is Rachel. If you're new here, I'm a homeschool mom of 4 boys, ages 10 to 19. We've been homeschooling for about 14 years, and I just wanted to give you a little look into what is going on with us this summer. And I don't know if you can call it homeschool summer plans, because no, we do not school year round, but our summers have usually always been busy. So I want to share with you this summer and might tell you a little bit of how our summers were with schooling in the past. Right now, my 2 youngest are at camp. We do have the opportunity to live near a good Christian camp, and they get to go. They have a junior camp and a teen camp. So right now, my junior is at camp this week, and he is 10, and my high schooler actually has the opportunity to help serve at the camp. So he's been actually helping the last week and a half or 2 weeks, just prepping and with the grounds and that kind of stuff, but he also gets to help this week in different areas that they might need him. So he is there, and this is the first time my junior is spending the night. He went last year, but I picked him up every night. That is the advantage of living nearby. But I'm going to show you our food prep. We are a gluten-free family, and what is involved in sending your kids to camp for a week. Now, let me tell you, I did not ask this year, but last year they did have a gluten-free menu. But my boys were like, Mom, we really just want you to make us the food. And I will tell you why. They could still be sensitive in their stomach. You know, if you try something new and you're not sure about it, it's okay if you're just going to go home that night. But when you're at camp in the heat and you just want to feel the best you can, so you might as well eat the foods that you know you don't have any problems with. So that is what I did this year, except it was for 2 of them. And I will probably have to do this again next week because my teenager will go to teen camp. I'm going to show you little clips of that and share with you what I did and some ideas of how to prep. And even a little clip of the packing, if that is helpful to anybody who's trying to pack a junior for camp. But so camp has been a huge part of our summers since they were juniors. Now, before that, we still did not do school year round, but we would start sometimes the last week of July, definitely by the first week of August when they were much younger. That just worked well for me. We definitely needed a summer break, but by that time they were ready. I was ready to start schedule. You just need some type of schedule. We still were usually busy during the summer, whether it be seeing family or friends. We had a pool, one of those smaller ones that had a filter in it. We had that for a couple years, and when they were real little, we had a decent pool on the deck, and that was so fun. So all through those years, we've always done some type of field trips. They always do the library reading, things like that. So I just wanted to share those with you so you can know a little bit of what we do during the summer. Also, another thing that usually keeps us a little bit busy for a week or so in the summer is VBS. I say a week or so because yes, you do have the week of VBS, but we help with a lot of the decorating, and I usually help in some form with a specific class. And over the years, I've done different things, and my boys always chip in and help. So we keep busy with that. We will be decorating. Even this piece behind me, I'm sure my family is ready to get out. But I have an idea for, I said, no, keep that. I have an idea for VBS. So, and all the cardboard. We just cleaned out the garage, but I'm like, no, we can't get rid of the cardboard yet. So we do usually spend a couple weeks prepping for that, and then of course the week of VBS. So that'll keep us busy too, and we've been doing that since they were younger, and I like it because it gives them the opportunity to help and us to work together, and just really it's a learning process of the creativity. I guess maybe we can call it art. I don't know. So I'm not artistic, but give me cardboard and I can work with you. So So VBS is another thing that also keeps us busy. But this year it will be busy. There's also a teen conference that they will go to. I have two that are graduated, and they're busy themselves with jobs, and actually the one that just graduated, he may go to the camp in the evenings for the services some weeks after work if he can. So it's just in a different stage for us. But let me share a little bit of the footage what we had to do to prep food to send with my campers this past week, and maybe it would help or encourage you in thinking, how can I send my kid to camp when he can't eat the food? Now, I want to say everything I made, I feel like if your child was going with a church group or something, that they could pack it in a cooler, and if you got to camp and they have some type of refrigeration system, that it should be no problem. So I'm going to share that with you. But let me turn the camera around and show you what we did. Okay, this is going to be a voiceover because while I am prepping all this food, my 10-year-old is folding some clothes and listening to a Patch the Pirate CD. So I am going to prep a lot of food, starting with rice. And this is the rice that I did purchase from Azure Standard, the jasmine brown rice, which we really, really like. I'm just going to get that going first because that takes, I think I set it for 38 minutes. And then I am going to get the oven going with some macaroni. I'm going to go ahead and make macaroni and cheese. That is one thing I know they will eat. My teenager prefers to have the macaroni and cheese with meat. So just thinking about the different meals that I could send with them for the evening right now. That is my thought. So I'm making the cheese sauce, going to get that ready. I actually just bought this cheese at the discount store, and it's all I had. I didn't even have any other cheese to shred and make the cheese sauce. So it actually turned out fine. It melted good, so I was thankful for that. I also went ahead and made some mini meatloaves. A lot of this will work for dinner later. Now, this meat here was something I cooked a few days back. I had bought some packages, and I'll show you, and I had just cooked it in the Instant Pot, like 4 of them, so they came out in squares, so I just grounded it up, and I think this was the last square. So I grounded it up and added to the macaroni, and I will also make a meat and rice meal for them. Here is some of the packaging that I'll be sending. Here is the meat I grounded up, getting ready to add it to the mac and cheese. Okay, my mini meatloaves are finished. I'm going to set some of those on a plate that I want to send to cool off. Get that ready. Still thinking about what containers I need. I am going to go ahead and put these breadsticks that I also got at the discount store. I'm going to put a couple of those with the mini meatloaves. All right, this is something I usually do with my boys the Monday morning before they go to camp. We cut the hair real short, they take a shower, they are ready. It is hot here this year, so I definitely wanted to get that done, and he seemed like he wanted it cut. I do cut my boy's hair. This is my youngest. He is the only one, I think no one has ever cut his hair but me. So we get that done, and then I am going to finish prepping this food. I went ahead and made a pizza. I told them I would send that for sandwiches, but I ended up making enough sandwiches so the pizza will be extra, and that'll work out fine. Okay, here is the 4 evenings at camp for their dinners. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to put their name and the day on it, and to help them just not have to worry about thinking about what they're grabbing. They can just grab that one. So okay, now it's time for the lunches, and I'm making one likes mayonnaise and one doesn't. So, and I really tried to stretch cheese, so I might take a slice and separate it over a couple sandwiches. So that is what that is about, and drop some mayonnaise there. But working on that next. Okay, this is the pileup of dinners, lunches. There's the pizza. Really, it's sort of extra, I think, which is fine because sometimes in the evening they might have some extra for the kids, and if it's not gluten-free, they could grab a bag of the pizza. So This is for 2 of my boys heading to camp this week. It's all gluten-free. Okay, my son just brought me some things that we forgot about. Which we wouldn't have. They would have been, but I'm just sharing with you. This is more of like, you know, you gotta have a little cabin snack because all your friends are bringing snacks, and this, he might eat these for breakfast. My teenager, I think he has like a Cliff Bar we get at Aldi's. It does not have any wheat in it, and he's not had any problems with it. So we'll eat these, and we have some of these, which are gluten-free, and some nut thins. So we'll pack some other little snacks for when they're in the cabin. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I just was going to show you, you know, kids packing for camp. My son will pull out a rubber band of stuff and know what he has to put on that day. This is his first time actually spending the night, so I think that helps. There's socks and shirt. He knows that his swim shirts are in a separate bag. That evening he can grab this pile, and it has all his dry clothes, and that's what he'll wear to the evening service. So just little hints like that to help separate. We separated the days and made sure he understood what he's putting on, and you just have to let it go. If it all works out, there is enough clothes and he'll be okay. So his bedding is in here. We actually got, it's more of a light, just the inner part of a sleeping bag because it is summertime, and they sort of wanted something more than just the sheet sleeping bag. So, and then there's just a travel pillow and an extra very light blanket just in case. Towel, bathroom bag, few essentials when they're only 10, and some snacks. So that'll be his breakfast actually, because he has to eat the gluten-free, and my boys aren't big eaters in the morning. So, and then he has a swim bag. He'll know when he comes to change for swimming, this is his towel, and some water is in there. So just wanted to give you an idea when packing, helping your child pack. I usually let them pull out what they think they want to take, and then I go through it with them, and we just try to separate it out so we're helping each other. Okay, I hope that was a little bit helpful. I appreciate you all watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week and a great summer too. I will be sharing some more videos of prepping for homeschool, some grocery and cooking videos. So if you like this type of content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you.